Hello, my name is Maria Bardican, and today I will be presenting my career project. To start things off, I was asked to explain why I chose my profession and how such aligns with my life goals. Well, I chose the profession of communication manager mainly because I feel as though it has a lot of tasks that I feel I'm capable of excelling at, as well as it having a lot of aspects that I identify myself with. Some of the tasks of a communication managers include to plan, direct, and coordinate advertising policies, as well as to create extra interest in the purchase of a product or service for a company, especially by organizing using physical materials such as contests, posters, advertisements, and or giveaways. I've always wanted to reach a certain level of success, and I feel as though becoming a manager of a communication firm is ideally what I would like to become. I've always enjoyed being in charge, especially when it comes to something creative, such as creative advertising, and something in a rather business route. What would the work environment or surroundings be like? The work environment or surroundings of a communication manager is basically an office environment with a 9 to 5 schedule, but a lot of the times it will go into overtime depending on the season and depending on if a product is coming out. Communication managers are also often required to travel abroad and speak with other people or have product meetings, meaning it's not just a office job. The job itself is quite demanding, meaning it is a high stress environment, since a lot of the times, like I said, depending on the season, you will have a lot of work. It also includes a lot of collaboration with different employees, and which means you'll have to be able to adjust to change, whether it be positive or negative. What is the growth or job outlook for your profession? Employment for communication managers is predicted to increase around 10% within the years of 2016 to 2026, and 10% increase is considered rather fast than the average. As of 2016, around 75,000 jobs in the field have been available, and that is because of the rise of social media, since now communication managers are more necessary than ever. What kind of technology is needed or used for this career? There's a lot of different technology used for this career, and I have some listed here. Some of them include analytical or scientific software such as Google Analytics, database user interface and query software such as Microsoft Access, desktop publishing softwares such as Adobe System, Adobe InDesign, video creation and editing software such as Final Cut Pro, which of all of these I have included pictures down below, at least of their logos. I'm also already capable of using a specific video creation software, which is called Adobe Premiere. I guess it just depends on what program you're most comfortable with using. And another one includes web page and creation and editing softwares. Another important technology that you will need to know is basically like the art of phone calls and emails, since those have been some of the most important technologies within the field. What changes in technology are projected for this field? Well, there's a lot of changes coming to this field, especially with the rise of social media. Communication managers will have to adapt to the importance of the social media influencers, online reputation management, thought leadership, and measurable contributors. Since communication managers are always meant to stay on top of trends and never fall behind, because I mean, that is a job. Another big change that's projected in this field is the introduction of artificial intelligence, which basically means that machines will be able to access a lot of our data and hence be able to use that to create our public image. Communication arts will have a grand shift into video as well, since video is pretty much the most popular and effective way of obtaining or like giving information. And as I said before, email is very, very relevant, especially when it comes to interactive emails. Here are some supporting graphs to what I have stated earlier, especially when it comes to the first is in relation to emails and how interactive emails are the most popular, and the second one has to do with data and how our data has been more frequently used in the web. How can your major help you prepare for this profession? Well, according to the FIU Communication Department, receiving a bachelor's degree in communication arts means that it will combine a strong foundation of writing and speaking courses with practical experience for those interested in entering the communication field in business, government, nonprofit organizations, or media. Excuse me. Communication arts will aid me in a foundation of knowledge that's required for my career, as well as improvising my career and speaking skills. And I know that at the end of my college career, I will have a wide portfolio equipped with professional work, as well as a high confidence level to being able to get any position that I feel fit. What did you learn about your chosen profession that you did not know before? I was basically able to learn everything that I know now about the profession since I wasn't really sure what communication arts had to offer me. I've learned pretty much what the communication manager position is, what tasks are included. I learned about the work environment, previous experience that's necessary, the salary, and most importantly, the job outlook for the future. Where could you gain experience at FIU and within the community? There's a lot of access that I have and in help that I will need with my profession. For instance, on-campus resources such as the Center for Student Engagement, in which they offer success workshops, Panther Connection Panthers, and CSE fairs. All of these resources offer additional information on not only majors but also like how they aid you and how to successfully approach such. Another resource I can access is the Career and Talent Department. The services of such include workshops, information on internships, careers, practice interviews, and much more. Um, some outside sources that I found that are not in relation to FIU is some internships. I found an internship with Microsoft, and those internships, the tasks include to manage annual marketing communication priorities and success meters, as well as being in charge of events in order to increase sales and overseeing production. And that is my presentation. Thank you very much.